great seeing you, sir. How are you doing?
Oh, it's great seeing you. I'm doing great. I'm in upstate New York, making a show. Uh,
I know what I know what you're making right now. I'm very excited.
oh, good, good. It's a wild journey that we're on over here, but I think we're making something good.
Yeah, I heard the scripts are very good. But I'll talk to you about that later because I totally have questions for Venom. So I want to know if when you found out you were going to make the sequel, was the first thing you did was burn the wig from the first film?
Well, I didn't like that wig. I wasn't dazzled by that wig. So yeah, I definitely wanted a different wig. Good question.
So the character Cletus is very popular with fans, and I'm curious, when you were getting ready to really dive in for this film, did you look at anything to inspire how he was going to sound and maybe his mannerisms, knowing that he has like a pretty big fan base with Marvel fans?
Well, I mean, if I'd thought about him having a big fan base with Marvel fans, that would have been difficult for me. I tried to just approach it like I would any other character, although being in the Marvel universe is it's not going to be just any other thing. But I felt it was good looking at the old comics and stuff and trying to get a sense of what kind of nasty shit happened in his childhood that influenced him to become this deranged, serial killer. That was helpful.
I love learning about like the behind the scenes of the making of movies. You know that about me. What do you think might surprise people to learn about the making of Venom 2?
Well, from my vantage point, I did Venom 1 because of Ruben Fleischer, who I, love. And also because it's Marvel and because I think Tom Hardy's a phenomenal actor. But I just assume Ruben will be at the helm on the second one. So we're going to be safe, that it'll be good too. And sure enough, he didn't do it. But the thing you might not know is that there was a period where there was some names bandied about, and Tom and I both, Tom Hardy and I, really lobbied Tom Rothman to use Andy, and I think probably Tom Rothman today is pretty glad he made that choice.
Listen, I think you're a very talented actor, and I love learning about how actors like to work. I'm just curious, if you have like a really emotional or dramatic scene, and say you're filming that on a Monday, how do you typically like to get ready to do something like that? Are you doing it days in advance where you're breaking it down? Are you thinking about, is it more like the day before where you start getting in your head? Do you get nervous the night before? Are you not sleeping? Can you sort of talk about that?
Well, that's interesting because here we are on a Saturday, and on Monday I'll be filming a very dramatic scene with Justin Theroux in this, who's playing Gordon Liddy. And so, I'm going to find that out in the next in the next day and a half, what all kinds of emotions go through my head. But I try to be as prepared as possible and to have the preparation meet spontaneity, and hopefully some good chemistry develop in the scene. Yeah.
You mentioned Andy Serkis. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of Andy. What do you think? What was it like? You worked with him previously on Apes. What was it like collaborating with him behind the scenes in the making of this movie? What did he bring to the table that you really respected or loved?
Well, I mean, what you want from your director is that they're going to know exactly what they're doing. They're going to be extremely prepared and very professional. And the bonus was Andy's a really good friend of mine. And I know that if he says, "Oh, I like that take, don't worry, we're moving on, it's good." And I'm thinking, was that okay? I trust him, I trust him implicitly. And the trust pays off because I think he made a wonderful movie. I tell you, I think that guy I don't know what he can't do. He can do anything. He's a relentlessly hard worker, and he's just absolutely brilliant.
I have to stop there, sir. It is always a pleasure to talk with you. I wish you nothing but the best.
Well, hey, it's a pleasure. See, we should do this more often.
You name the time and the place. Have a great day, man.
All right, buddy. Take care.